Right. So, as part of our understanding over the banking domain, especially when we are managing the data, when we are managing the transactions, it's always important for us to understand the technical implementation in the banking domain. So, which is called data lineage, because data lineage is one of the process of mapping the life cycle of data. Either it can be data origin or it can be consumption and all within the banking systems, irrespective of the systems that we use. Either it can be a core banking application, or it can be an online banking, or it can be an internal banking systems that we use. Either it can be CRM or ERP systems, all that. So one of the key important factor that we need to be used, especially on the banking side, is called data lineage. So data lineage, where it's a process of mapping the life cycle of data. Either it can be origin of data or it can be consumption of data. At the same time, it also trace and as well as visualize the data flow across different systems by providing any clear understanding of the data assets uh, throughout the life cycle that we are managing, which is essentially required. That is what something that we need to be used here. So it's not only about the kind of data that we are managing here, whatever the kind of assets that we are using, whatever the kind of digital assets that we use, or the kind of data assets that we are using, and all, we have to trace and visualize the data flows. It can be any core banking system, as I stated earlier, or it can be of any other data. So we need to have a clear understanding over the data assets that we are managing throughout the life cycle. Either it can be a customer data, it can be data relating to the loans of the customers. Everything can be managed, so that there is a high importance of data lineage is important. One more reason behind data lineage, especially on the banking side, it shows the movement of data over time. At the same time, it also provides the context of what is happening to data. At the same time, when we are managing this data throughout different diverse systems and processes and all. So what happened to the data? If you want to know that over a period of time, over the kind of context that we are providing, how the movement of data is taken place. So for this reason, generally this data lineage is something useful now and then, irrespective of the technology that we are using. Either now and then we are transforming, especially why am I explaining about this? Because now and then we are moving from old legacy systems to the new applications. Either it can be cloud application or any new on-premise services. Majorly data migrations and migration projects are going on now. So in this process, understanding about the data lineage and how is this important and what are the different things that are involved in data lineaging, either it can be data tracking, transformations, audit trails, etc., is always important for us to know, even about the dependencies, mappings, all that. So for this reason, data lineage is essentially required. So where generally this data lineage is using in banking and what purpose it has, right? What are the different use cases and what role do we see in the banking systems, especially on this, that will be discussed in the next session.